Thank you for stopping in. This is The Perished. We are doing our game dev stream. So, I'm actually still waiting on Unity to open up here. But today, we are going to be working some more on our AI. If you saw our last stream, we were working on the AI before. We got a couple things done. Nothing huge, nothing crazy. But today, what I think we're going to be working on is making it so that when you enter a hiding spot, right? So in our game, you have one big bad monster that's chasing you around most of the time. When you enter a hiding spot, the monster's not normally going to be able to find you, right? But if that monster sees you go into that hiding spot, right? If the monster is across the room and you go duck under the bed, or you go into one of our, if you go into one of our lockers, we definitely don't want the monster to just be like, okay, he disappeared. I don't know where to look now, right? So if you go into one of our hiding spots in the game, we want to make sure that the monster just goes right after you. So let's pull up Unity 3D here and get right into it, because I'm feeling pretty productive today. You'll also have to excuse me. I'm going to be finishing off a piece of toast in the beginning part of this live stream, because I didn't really have any lunch. I had a decent-sized breakfast, though, so don't worry about it. All right. Should I mute myself while I'm chewing on this toast? How do I even do that? That's a good question. I literally don't even know how to mute myself in here. As you guys know, I'm still getting pretty used to the whole live streaming situation. So you'll just have to hear me chew. All right, let's go into it. So here I was doing some work in our second loop, which we do not really need to get into. So let's just go right ahead to our scenes. If you want to take a quick look at our scenes, we have our first loop of the game. We have, and a loop is pretty much a level. We just call it loop because there are time loops in our game. We have loop 2 bunker. So there's 2 parts to our second level, or our second loop. The part where you're starting out and going back towards the house, and then when you go into the bunker. I haven't really shown off the bunker much. I've put out a couple things on Twitter about it. But we're not going to get into that today. Today we're working on loop 1. We've also got our main menu, our opening cutscene, and what's our last one? Shooting range. That's just a testing scene that I set up for testing out our gun mechanics, which I haven't really shown off too much either. A little bit on Twitter if you're there, but let's go ahead and get right into it, guys. Oh, loop 1. I want to show you guys what I mean. So let's try and get an example here. I recently updated Unity, and when we play in the maximized mode, there's a really stupid glitch that Unity is apparently aware of and trying to fix right now. That the mouse does not disappear when you're in maximized mode. So this is going to be a real pain in the butt, but we just have to get through it. So, as you see, this mouse should be disappearing right now, but we're just going to have to play with it. So, we walk up towards the house, grab our lantern, go inside, probably pull out the lantern, grab our key, which is in the kitchen. And you guys are learning how to speedrun this game by being here as well. Go inside, grab our other key. The map is here, we don't really need it. Ooh, as you see. Oh, and if you guys notice, we also have our muffled audio for the storm outside, which is, it's a detail that maybe not everybody is going to notice, but it's just those quality of life things that make our game more realistic. It's kind of cool. We got a dude outside banging on the door. Let's shut him up. Let's close the door again. Cool. Yeah, I was just checking the stuff that we did last time with the audio. We got our fire. Everything's looking good. But let's get into the AI, right? Once you come into here, you see down here, checkpoint 1 reached. That's just some debugging stuff that I have for myself. We want to grab this crowbar just so that we can open up the shed outside. And yeah, we can go outside and try and figure out what we're doing. I think, yeah, we want to let the monster see us go under the bed and see what happens. So there's that guy. There's a 2-second delay before he starts chasing us, so let's just walk back into the room. Ah! That was close. Yeah, but you see, he was literally in the room with us. He was literally in the room with us when we went under the bed. And then he was like, where the hell did he go? So we definitely don't want that. Looks pretty good. You guys noticed that we made that little change. I think it wasn't last time, but the time before. So that he's not ice skating out of the room. But let's get back into it, everybody. So that's something we need to change. In order to do this, we're going to have to do a couple things. Let's first pull up our script. So we're going to AI follow. What's player detect? I don't even remember. Sorry guys, we got Visual Studio coming up on my other screen. Here we go. I kind of want to pull up player detect too. So we're going to pull up player detect. Oh, that's the script that we just literally have on the collider for the monster to kill you when you go into the when you go inside of its hitbox. Anyhow, so Snow low pass filter controller. This is the stuff we worked on last time. Pretty proud of it. Let's put it away though. And follow. Okay, so it's going to be when we're going into this searching state. So searching happens when the player goes into a hiding spot when the monster is near. So it actually happens up here. We use an event system. So on hiding is the event that gets called when the player goes into a hiding spot. So let's take a look at that script really quick. I think it's in our first-person controller script, if I'm not incorrect. Or no, it's probably in the interaction controller, because you're interacting with the hiding items, right? Yep. Let's go into the interaction controller. Is it not going to come up? Come on. I did press edit script, didn't I? Okay. So let's see. We're looking for space. No, that's the inventory controller. Oh my gosh. I am such a bot. Where's our interaction controller? Did I remove it? Oh my god, I removed it, didn't I? I pressed remove instead of... Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. That would have been annoying to set up again. Oh my gosh. I pressed remove instead of edit script. That would have been annoying. Okay. So, compare tag hiding item. So, any item that you can hide in, like a bed or a locker, is marked as hiding item. This is essentially for the first time that you see a hiding item, it displays the control that you need. If not is hiding. let's see. So if you're not hiding, then image is enabled, and if you get key code down.space, you disable the image. Inventory controller game object. It has to turn off the pistol crosshair if you have one. Hit that glider game object. Okay, yeah, here it is. So you basically, I was actually kind of in the wrong spot here. On the hiding item, that's what actually calls the hide event. So we've got on hiding event args. On hiding event args is defined right here. And then we have this hide. And it invokes a new Unity event. So let's get into this. So I actually want to put a to-do here. I want to linearly interpolate the camera to go to the hiding position. Because right now it looks okay, but it looks like you're teleporting into the hiding position, which obviously isn't realistic. You know, it's still a game. We're not looking for the most realistic thing in the world, but we want it to look a little bit better. So we want the camera to sort of to go into place. So we want to lerp the camera position and rotation. And we're going to put that as a to-do because that is not our main goal today. Instead, oh, and you know what? There's another thing that we wanted to work on today. We want to use the new AI navigation system, but we're gonna save that for the second half of the stream. Okay, guys? So let's go into what do we want to go into? So I'm just gonna pull up the live stream on my browser. I mean, I know nobody's here, so it doesn't really matter. But I just want to see our stats. 0 concurrent viewers, 0 likes. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Okay. Yeah, we can definitely put that away. Okay, so this is pretty much just what's calling the hiding event. We don't really need to know too much here. But I did want to show it to you guys. And it's good for me to refresh my memory on this stuff because I've been working on this game for 2 years. So that script was probably made like a year and a half ago. Set destination on hiding. So we use this hiding event args, which is defined in here. So there's is hiding and search points. So this event hide is actually called on hide and unhide. We don't really need two different methods for that. We're just using this is hiding argument to show whether they're coming in or out of the hiding spot. So if is hiding, this is essentially saying if we get this event and they're hiding, that means that they went under the bed or went into a locker. Then enter search mode if player hides while monster is near, right? So vector3.distance, it calculates the distance between the monster's position and the player position. And we do have this player, which I kind of want to refactor. Maybe I'll do that now. Because our game manager is kind of what controls that. Maybe it's better to just have our player be accessed here. Might be a little bit more silly. I don't know what the word is. Anywho, a little bit simpler, pretty much. So player.position is less than 8f. If sees player, yeah. So actually, we already put a little if statement in here, and we need to do some different stuff. So we actually want to put this all inside an else block. So if you don't see the player, then this is what you're going to do. You're going to go into searching mode. But if you don't see if you do see the player, do we want another mode for this? Like, do we want another state, or do we just want to? Well, he's probably going to want to still keep running, right? Still running towards the player. So, actually, essentially, if the monster sees you go into a hiding spot, you're dead. Like, there's no chance you survive that. So I think what I want to do here is create a new state. So we've got idle, patrolling, and this list might get a little long. Maybe someday we want to refactor it into something different, but I don't think having having a long state machine is such a bad thing either. So what we're gonna do: idle, patrolling, pursuing, staggered, searching. I want to put this needs to be in a different order. We're gonna do that. Searching, staggered, idle, patrolling, pursuing, searching, staggered. Yeah, that's good. So what we want to do? What do we want to call this new state? We probably want to call it something like, grab from hiding spot, right? Yeah, that's fine, right? So this is like the most tense, so we're gonna put this down here. Whoa, where am I typing right now? Oh, interesting. There's a thing on my keyboard. I was kind of confused. I thought it was caps lock, and I turned it off, but I guess it's just. Oh, I guess it's the on-off thing for the. I don't know. Okay. We're gonna call this grab from hiding spot. So what we want to do when we grab from the hiding spot, we want to go towards the hiding spots. We want to go towards the a spot where the monster is going to want to grab the player from, which should be right in front of the hiding spot. We might need to create some new empty game objects for that. Then we're going to play an animation which grabs the dude and kills the player. So, we've got our switch case here, and essentially we don't need anything in here for this state. We probably want a default case here. I guess if it's none of these states, then it's just going to do nothing in here, so that's actually fine. What we want to do is we want to, let's write out some pseudocode, right? Set nav destination to hiding spot grab position. So our hiding spot grab position is where the monster is gonna run up to grab the dude. We probably want to set the rotation and then we want to play our animation. And the animation is going to be dependent on which hiding item it is. So that's pretty good. Let's just start writing out code now. So we have E. What's in our hiding item arguments? Transform search points. Maybe we want to add another argument here and call this we're going to call this grab position. And then we're we're going to also need to create, we're going to need to put it in two different places, right? We want it to be passed into the event as an argument, so we put it into our event args, but we also want it to be, we want to put the public stuff above the private stuff, right? Does public go above private? Let's figure it out. I feel like I usually put the public ones above the private ones, so I'm going to do that just so that I'm being consistent. All right. So on this hiding item, we have the monster search points. So each hiding item has places for the monster to look when you hide when nearby. But also, we want to add. This one is not serialized, so why don't we actually put the non-serialized ones? You know what, I wonder, I just want to type something out. Game manager dot instance dot, so we don't have the item camera in the game manager. I was wondering if we could get that without having this public camera, but it doesn't really matter. So let's reorder these just a little bit because I like to refactor my code. It's my favorite thing. I'm going to bring this below because it's not serialized. It's closer to a private variable in my eyes than the public, or than the rest of these. And then we're going to say public transform. And we're going to call this monster grab point. Let's put it above, just because it's not an array, and that makes sense to my P-brain. So we've got our monster grab point. Inside of our hiding, we're going to create a new onHiding event args. We're going to put our grab position above again, because that's how my brain works. Grab position equals monster grab point. All right, so now we should be able to pass that, but for each new, let's just make the code first, and then we'll do the stuff in the editor after this. So we'll say nav.destination .set destination e. Where's search points? Oh, yeah, I just set this to a variable because I wanted to make it a little bit less annoying to type out. But here I can just say e dot grab position. What's wrong with this? Oh, grab position dot position, I guess. Do I want to call this grab position or grab point? It would be more in line with everything else to say point, so we're going to call it point. Nav.setDestination e.grabPoint.position. We want to rotate to look at the player. So we might do this one after play animation. We also have to kill the player. that's going to have to be done at the end, right? So we set nav destination. Oh, so we actually are going to have to do the rest of this down here in update. So pretty much all we do on the beginning, if they see the player, is we go to the destination, right? Once you reach that destination, we're going to play the thing. So that all has to be done in update. Is there anything else we need in here? We might want to like disable the player controller if you hide when the monster is there, right? Oh, but you know what? This Seize player isn't going to work. This Seize player is not going to work here. Because when we hide, all that happens is the camera moves. Oh, well, actually, it should be fine. No. It should be fine. It should be fine. We're good. Because that only gets called once. And that's right as they're starting to hide. So we're going to lerp the camera. And we disable the FPS here. We disable the interaction controller here. And then we enable it afterwards, right? We might have to make like an enum here. I don't know when things want to be called. And we should probably give the player a little bit of leeway. So we do call this on hiding thing. But yeah, there's definitely going to be a point of time when the controller is disabled. But do we want to keep the controller disabled? That's the question. If the monster sees. Yeah, I think that's what we want to do. We want to keep the FPS disabled and just like have it as an animation, you know, essentially. Oh, but the FPS is already disabled. We would have to disable the interaction controller. Right? Or no. This is what happens here. Yeah. I want to change the hiding. Short circuit evaluation. So we don't always have to call this input.getKeyDown function, which I'm sure is not very computationally heavy, but could slightly, very, very, very slightly improve the performance of the game. Let's see. So I guess maybe it's something that we don't worry about for now. Let's just get this working normally first, right? And then, yeah, in our switch case, we're going to have to come down here and say case. We're going to have to say if the destination to the next search point is less than our stopping length, So nav yeah, there we go. Remaining distance. Nav.remaining distance is less than or equal to stopping distance. We need nav.stopping distance. Let's put a breakdown here because the compiler is going to keep yelling at me. If nav.remaining distance is less than nav.stopping distance, then we're going to take all this junk. And in here, we also have to set the AI state, of course. What did I just put down here? Okay, I thought I added a non-comment thingy. So we're gonna do that. And all we're going to say here is AI state. Yeah, so it says enter search mode here. I guess maybe to be consistent, we could add a method down here for called enter player grab mode. I don't think we really need that, right? I think we can just set the state. Yeah, because we're not going to have any crazy animations or anything that happen in between on that transition. It's just going to still make a beeline for the player. There could be some wackiness here, but we're gonna let it happen. We're gonna take my own advice from the last YouTube short that I made. We're gonna make this brute force solution, and then we're gonna optimize. Let's get rid of unused code. Okay, so this means once you're at the stopping point, we want to play our animation. So we're going to play the animation depending on what type of hiding thing it is. So if it's a if it's a locker, it's going to look different than a bed. So why don't we actually just go and look at our monsters animations, right? And we can actually, I think we can do this in the FP, or in the prefab. Sorry. In the prefab. That's our cutscene monster. What animator does he have on him? Now let's just do it in the scene. It doesn't matter. I'll remember to disable. So currently it has the... I feel like there's a way to just look at the animations in Unity. That might be it. We've got our horror monster right here. inside of... Oh, it's not even in the prefabs, it's in the ass. Oh, it's in the true horror creatures. There we go. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for, baby. Let's give this a little bit extra room for us to play around and look at our animations. So currently we've got animation attack. That could be good for opening up the locker, maybe? So like an attack and then a bite, right? Let's see what else we've got. Attack 2. So that's like more of an overhead attack. Don't think it's as useful. Which way does this locker open? Yeah, it opens from the right, which is good. Attack 3. Whoa. That's the big one. Could be used, not sure. Idle. Let's look at Crawl Bite. See, I like that this bite is very violent when it's like up, but when it's crawling, the bite is kind of slow. Oh, that's Idle. Okay. So I think what I want to try is this attack 1 to open up the locker, and that's what we'll test out at first, right? That's what we will test out first. Let's just play the animation. We'll talk about rotation later. We're just gonna hope it works for now. Hope it looks okay. So if it's less than the remaining distance, we say, where are the animations happening? Oh yeah, anim dot update, blah blah blah. So let's say anim dot update. I think the move state has to be like let's take a look. Let's go into Animator. We need our animator because that's what our animator is slightly different than the one that came with the model. So let's go to animation. I'm guessing it starts with monster. Maybe monster Fala. There she is. So, do we have an attack 1 state in here? Does not look like we do. So you should be able to go into attack 1 from the run state. So why don't we create a state called creature armature. I think it's called attack 1, right? Why are all of these so small? Can't see. Oh yeah, attack _1. That's what we shall call it. And to go into this state, here you need to be in moving state 2. So we're gonna say moving state 2 battle 2 maybe? This is battle = 3. Why did I choose 3? Battle = 2 for the roar. I feel like I chose some weird numbers here. Maybe I was just going off of the original animator, which doesn't make a whole ton of sense. Because if you're idle and you go into roar, that's possible. So you can be idle to roar, that's possible. You can be run to bite, that's another possibility. Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense why I did battle = 3 here. Roar should be 1. Bite should be 2. Attack 1 should be 3. Or 0, 1, 2. Or no. This should be 1 because 0 should be like no battle state, you know? I think I'm going to make that change, but we are going to have to make a couple updates in this script. Let's find in file nm.update battle state. Whoa, what's 1? Enter search mode. Update battle state to 1. Oh, maybe battle state 1 is crawl. No. No. Why am I updating the battle state there? Oh, idle to... So, okay, interesting. Idle to crawl is battle state 1. But we don't need to make a separate number for each one, right? Yeah, so if you're in idle, see, I'm wondering if it's going to look good to go straight from run into attack, right? We probably want some transitions in there. Let's see what happens at the end of run. Okay. Oh, I had it up. I want to get rid of this scene. I don't know why this is here. I don't need a test scene. Get out of here. Delete. Thank you very much. Don't need lighting settings for that test either. Okay. Let's go down to run. I want to go through this sort of slowly. might look bad. If we go straight from run into attack. Maybe not though. Maybe not. I don't know. I think we should just go straight from run into attack. So, what are we doing with our states here? So if you're an idle, you can change the battle state to 1 to go into crawl. That's fine. You can change it to 2 to go into roar. That's also fine. I don't know why I chose 1 and 2 instead of 0 and 1 though. Oh, because 0 just means nothing. So dumb. So you can go into moving equals 2. So if moving is equal to 2 and I think attack is... I think we can just do 1. Or no. So bite, this can be 1 and then attack can be 2. I don't know why we did 3. That's crazy. Let's do battle equals 1 here. Update battle state. Or 3. Oh, interesting. Where's the killing happening? Is it happening in player detect? Nope. But it definitely said 3 before. So if you are, okay, well, it's gonna happen in pursuit mode. If player.transform.position.y is less than 0.5f or greater than that. Otherwise, we What causes it to do the bite? I'm so confused. Oh, there we go. I don't know why I'm having... This should not be controlled by the game manager. This definitely should not be controlled by the game manager, but I don't care enough to fix it. Let's put a to-do. That's our favorite thing, right? To-do. Monster should probably be the one to go into battle state. Okay. But we updated that to 1 instead of 3, so that should work still. And then we're going to do 2 as our new transition. Okay. Transition. We're going to give this a condition of battle is equal to 2. Should we have exit time? No, we don't want exit time. Get out of here. Who needs exit time? We'll tweak as we go. Has exit time. Battle equals 2. Very unfun streaming in front of 0 people sometimes. Kinda sucks. Kinda sucks. Alright, tension audio before we change. Okay, so inside of here, let's just go Nope, we won't update battle state. To 2. And then we want to call the queue player. So we just do game manager.instance.playerDeath. Is there a delay there? Wait for death screen. Oops, don't click on the code routine. We've got to go to wait. Oh, it's just below here. This is not good that we just hard-coded this in here. But who cares? We'll fix it as we go. So it's going to do our attack, and then we're going to call GameManager.instance.playerDeath. And of course, this is just going to work with the locker. So we're going to test it out with the locker, but we still need to make it so that if you go into a different type of hiding item, then it's going to do something different. It's going to play a different animation. Oh, but we also need to update the beans. We need to get our hiding spot. And we need to... so we got our hiding item. We need to get our monster grab point. So let's grab this hiding spot. Let's just duplicate it, you know. Control D to duplicate. Let's look at the searching waypoints. They're on the ground. I want I'd rather the things be on the ground. Or no, y equals minus 0.4. Okay. It should be on the ground now. And let's just put this right in front. We don't need any rotation for now. Let's just put it right in front of our locker. Get that top overview. That actually looks pretty good already. Maybe a little bit back because the monster's a big boy. Like right here. That should be good. Right. Don't need to rotate it. I don't know why I was thinking that we did. But this looks pretty darn good for the time being. Right around here. Let's try that. And I think this should at least get us started in the right direction. So let's call this monster grab spot. And while we're at it, why don't we just create a monster grab spot for the bed? Not that we're going to really be doing any testing there, because it's going to look horrible with the bed, obviously. So, bed, hiding spot. Let's duplicate this. Let's call this monster hiding spot again. Let's get rid of any rotation, because we don't need any of that in our life. And let's put it right in front of the player. Here. And the monster's gonna chomp. But that's good for now. We're gonna save. And last but not least, on our locker, and I guess we should, let's do it on the bed first. Kind of goofy that I'm going back and forth here. Bed. Bed does not have a hiding spot. That is weird. A hiding item, I mean. Where's the hiding item for the bed? Am I crazy? Shouldn't the bed have a hiding item script on it? Am I going absolutely friggin' wild here? Okay. Has a hiding item script. What is happening? Did I accidentally remove? Oh no. I'm so dumb. I am so dumb. Holy crap. I just had to scroll down. Okay, that's fine. Holy pooping poop. Okay, on bed we are gonna have to scroll down because this is up here for some reason. And we put the monster grab point there. Did I call it monster hiding spot? That's silly. Monster grab point. Cannot type today. Cool. Come in here. Grab our locker. And our monster grab spot. Oh, let's test it out. Let's see if it works. And obviously this is a very rustic, low down sort of. Let's do it in focus mode. I want to be able to just open up that door anyways. Let's unlock it for now. And you know what? That would scare the crap out of me. I left the monster. Let's unlock that door. I left the monster enabled. That would have scared the crap out of me. Several times I've like forgotten that I left this monster enabled, and I walk in here and I get a little jump scare. That's like the only time that I'm ever actually like scared of my own game. Should be here. I should have played in focus mode. I don't like the whole mouse thing, but that's okay. Let's enable our monster. It's gonna give us 2 seconds to hide. What the hell just happened? See, this is why I wish I were in focus mode. Holy crap! What? What just happened? Update Battle State 2. That was weird. That was really weird. So we definitely want to be in focus so I can see what the hell this monster is doing. It took a bite. Why did it take a bite? Why the heck did it take a bite? So this shouldn't have played for sure, right? No, yeah. So I went into here. Oh, you know what? We also need to put this in an else block. Let's just do that really quick. Oh, so it... No. I need to see this again. I don't know what the heck happened. I have no clue. I could not tell you. Why he took a little chomp when I went into the hiding spot. Little chomperooski. You know, I think actually the FPS on my game goes like way down when I'm streaming, which is interesting to say the least. Okay, let's see what he's doing. Rar, rar, rar. What is happening? Why? What? Oh my god, he's coming for me. I'm scared. Oh, he's in searching mode right now? It's gotta be because we messed with all of the settings. But look at him, he's just ice skating towards us. Oh, now he's running. That was not what we're going for. Okay, let's get out of here. What the hell? Okay, so we go into here. We start coroutine, enter search mode. Let's see what animation states we're using in enter search mode. We should be going from running what did I do? I screwed it all up, bro. Let's go into animation. Let's go into monster follow, LMNOP. So it goes 0, it puts it in idle first, and then it This is so confusing. Okay, what's this roar? Roar is 2. This one is 1. Where's bite? Why is it biting? Oh, that's frickin' why. Because battle 1 should put us into walk mode, not bite mode. Okay. Yeah. Okay, you're right. You're right. I was wrong. I was wrong the whole time. You are right, past max. It should be 2-3. So, let's go back into our game manager. Let's say I am sorry. I am dumb. Let's put this back to 2. And we also have to update our AI follow for the new grab from hiding spot stuff. And this needs to be... Did I put that in wrong the first time? No. We need 3. Yeah, we need 3. There we go. Oh boy, what silly bugs we're getting today. Go ahead and give it a good stretch. Let's make sure you're stretching. Good in that movement. Let's save the game because I'm sure that Unity is going to crash on us at some point. It already crashed on me earlier today. Okay. I can't believe that Unity released a frickin' LTS. Like, how did that bug get through with the maximized mouse not going away? Like, it's absolutely crazy to me that got through. It's literally this version that I updated to is literally long-term support. There's no reason why this should be so wacky, you know? Okay. Yeah, it looks pretty bad. That looked pretty bad. Looking at it from the scene view. I'll have to, you know, it's a process. We're working on making this game better little by little. Oh, and he didn't see us. I already knew that though, because that's how I programmed him. We can follow his butt and he will not see us, because that's another thing that we need to do. What the f- Why did he turn around there? Why the hell did he turn around there? Oh my god. Gonna do that again? You know what? I'm gonna let it play out. I want to see if he's gonna turn around again. You know what? I don't know if I ever updated this. I actually might have made it so that you can't stick onto his butt like that. I think I probably did. I kind of forgot about that. Okay, let's go in here. Make sure he sees us. He sees us. Oh boy. Okay, let's see what state he's in. He's just running into the wall right now. Monster. Tell us what you are doing right now. It's currently pursuing. Why is it pursuing? I feel like I've gotten this bug before too. So he's currently pursuing, and he's like, yeah, he's setting his destination to the player, which is right there. But why did he not? So I went into hiding, right? What are the conditions for going into pursuing? Maybe I'm like going into hiding, but then something's happening in the update function that's putting me back into pursuing. So over here, this should have played out. This definitely should have played out. And maybe I'll put a debug.log to just make sure. You know, debug. Like, yeah, bro. He went into grab state. Then from there, what do you want to do? Else if AI state equals AI state dot searching enter pursuit mode, could that be it? Let's put debug.log. Yeah, bro, like he totally went into searching mode, bro. Or he totally was in searching mode. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't get it. Oh, and now he's just chilling there? No, it's because it's reloading the scripts. It's always weird after I reload scripts. Okay. The stream today is probably only going to be an hour and a half. So we got to get some friggin' work done in the next 20 minutes. I can't believe we've already been streaming for an hour and 10. Feels like we barely got anything done. Okay. Can we reproduce that bad boy? That's a good question. Why is he walking in circles right now? Alright, it's gonna be fine. He's gonna go into his thing. Sometimes he's just gonna walk in circles. It's probably an issue with the nav mesh. Play one shot was called with a null audio clip. Where? Animation sounds CS23. Weird. Oh, we might just be talking about... What? Why did it just randomly do that when I came out of friggin' pause mode? What is going on with my game? It's so glitchy. Oh my god. This is killing me. And now we're gonna get the load glitch. Oh my god. Somebody kill me. It is one of those days, chat. What the heck is happening to my game? Like, it's just, nothing's working. Literally nothing's working right now. And now half of his footstep sounds don't work for some reason. Dude, everything's falling apart. Okay. Because I was following his ass too tightly. Probably. need to add sound for his crawling animations. And like everything's just breaking for no reason. There's no reason that his footsteps should be null now. Like zero reason for that. Oh my god, this is not working. I would have cried right now. I also really want to know why the heck this is happening. Could he really not see the player there? I could see him. He's in searching mode right now, which means that he must not have been able to see me, which is absurd, because I could definitely see him. The footstep thing is so weird too. Like, what the flip, dude? Sounds like I lost one of my footstep animation. I don't know. Monster steps. Missing audio click. Audio clip. Why though? Why though? I am certain this is not... I didn't delete anything. Like, why is that missing? Okay, you know what? We're gonna fix stuff one at a time. We're gonna start with this audio clip. I don't give a crap. I don't give a flying shit. We are missing Monster Footstep 3. Why are we missing Monster Footstep 3? Last import generated one error. This probably happened when I... This probably happened when I created, or when I ported everything over to the new Unity editor version. Errors during import audio clip. Is it still in my documents? Let's see. I'm not going to show my documents on screen. Perished assets. Should be under audio. Monster Footsteps. Monster Footstep track 3. Let's listen in. Sounds good to me. So I guess we just delete it from here and re-import it, right? And then... Oh, shoot. That was bad. I shouldn't have done that. Can I undo that? Nope, I cannot undo that. Oh, I can't undo it. You know what? I'm going to pull up GitHub. All of source control is very important, guys. There should just be a button that you should be able to, like, re-import stuff, you know? Creature, Audio Monster Footstep track 3. Yeah, let's undo these changes. Discard selected changes. And you know what's funny? If it's being added back into my folder, I wonder if it's... No, it's still going to be null. Preload audio. Re-import. See, it's totally... No. Is it fine? Footstep track 3. Can I pull it in here? Nope. Fresh. Re-import. I really don't understand. Errors during import of audio clip. FBS tool error. Internal error from Fmod subsystem. I don't know what the hell that means. How am I supposed to know what that means? Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take it out of the folder in my file system. I'm going to just paste it somewhere else. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Whatever, right in here. Okay, so it should be gone if I just update things over there. Now I'm going to go back inside my file system, which I'm not showing on screen currently. Assets, audio, and we're just going to try pasting it in again. Why? What's wrong with the file? I just don't understand what in the world could be wrong with it. Does not make any sense, chat. So let's discard these changes again in GitHub. I want the file back. Because I don't even remember where I got these footsteps from, dude. That's the thing. Errors during import. Alright, well, we got it back. I really want to figure this out. So many flipping glitches today. Decompress. Like, I'm just gonna go into okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull up Adobe Audition. This is our first time going into Audition as a stream. And I'm literally just gonna save it again somewhere different. I'm gonna take it out of here first. Let's go ahead and grab it. We don't want you in here anymore. Let's cut and then paste it somewhere else where, I don't know, somewhere that doesn't have anything to do with Unity. I'm gonna paste it in my folder called temp. Now we're going to pull up Audition right here. I'm going to drag our audio in here. Let's listen in. Sounds totally fine. Let's go ahead to export. File. MP3. Yeah, that's fine. We don't want to add the O1. We just want it to be normal. Right, how are these named? Footstep track 1, footstep track 2. So let's just call this here footstep track 3. We don't need the underscore O1. Perished assets audio. MP3 is fine. Okay. Doesn't exist. What are you talking about? Alright, I'll do this over here because I am protective of my file system. as you should be, probably. I don't know. What the hell is going on? GitHub, perished, unmute, the perished assets, audio. There we go. Monster footsteps. Okay. That should be good. File is being saved to a compressed format. Do I want to continue? Yes, I want to continue. Just do it. There it is. It's totally fine now. Literally no reason for such an issue to happen. Just bad luck while I'm on stream, guys. Okay, this one's track 3 right here. Let's grab track 3 and let's drag it on into our... Oh, it was already populated in there. Okay, so that's that issue clear. Now we just have a million other things wrong with our game at the moment. But we're not going to get into that because I think it's about time that we end the stream. I'm going to end things here. It's been about an hour and a half, a little bit shorter than some of my other streams, but that's okay. We will be getting back into many more game dev streams in the future. More streams where I talk into the void with nobody watching. But it's going to get better. More people are going to show up. It's going to be cool. But anyways, we made a little bit of progress here, I think. We don't have anything to show for it. But, if at the end of the day you don't have anything to show for your work, if your game doesn't look better, you just got to keep trucking. We're going to figure it out going forward, guys. All right. Thank you for coming to watch, all 0 people who joined into our stream today. Everybody have a good weekend. See you around.